Once upon a time, in a small, picturesque village nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling river, there lived a young boy named Oliver. Oliver was known throughout the village for his peculiar companions, a wise old turtle named Tully and a mischievous goose named Gus. The trio was inseparable, and their adventures were the stuff of legend. One sunny morning, as the village awoke to the chorus of birds and the gentle hum of the river, Oliver, Tully, and Gus decided to explore the Enchanted Forest. This forest was renowned for its mysterious beauty and the secrets it held within. Armed with curiosity, Oliver set off with his friends, their destination a hidden glade deep within the woods. The journey was filled with laughter and excitement. Oliver told stories, Tully offered sage advice, and Gus added his playful antics to keep the mood light. They crossed babbling brooks, stepped over moss-covered stones, and marveled at the iridescent fireflies that danced in the dappled sunlight. As they reached the hidden glade, their eyes widened in amazement. It was a place untouched by time, a shimmering oasis with a crystal-clear pond at its center. Surrounding the pond were colorful flowers, their petals as soft as silk, and a weeping willow that stretched its branches like a protective canopy. It was a sight beyond imagination. Oliver, Tully, and Gus spent hours exploring the glade, each finding something that captured their hearts. Oliver sat by the pond, dipping his feet in the cool water while Tully basked in the warm sun, and Gus chased dragonflies. They were in perfect harmony, savoring the beauty of the moment. However, as the sun began its descent, a disagreement arose. Oliver, yearning to take a keepsake from the glade, wanted to pluck a single flower to remember this extraordinary day. Tully, with his ancient wisdom, cautioned against it. He spoke of the delicate balance of nature and the importance of preserving the sanctity of the glade. Gus, in his mischievous way, sided with Oliver, insisting they take a memento. Their disagreement escalated into an argument, each friend standing their ground. Harsh words were exchanged, and Gus, in a fit of anger, honked loudly and flapped his wings before flying away, leaving Oliver and Tully alone in the glade, their hearts heavy with sadness. Oliver, now filled with regret, realized the importance of Tully's wisdom and the sanctity of the glade. He decided to make amends and set out to find Gus, deep into the forest. Tully, too, recognized the strength of their friendship and knew that forgiveness was the path to healing. After a long search, Oliver found Gus by a sparkling stream, his feathers ruffled and his head hanging low. With tears in his eyes, Oliver apologized to Gus for their argument and expressed his deep regret for not listening to Tully's wisdom. Gus, touched by Oliver's sincerity, forgave him, and they shared a warm embrace. Together, Oliver and Gus returned to the glade, where Tully was waiting patiently. The three friends reconciled, their bond stronger than ever. In that moment of forgiveness and reconciliation, they realized the true magic of the Enchanted Forest was not in its beauty, but in the friendship they shared and the lessons they learned, as the sun set behind the hills. Casting a golden hue over the glade, Oliver, Tully, and Gus sat together, their hearts at peace. They understood that sometimes, even the closest of friends could have disagreements, but it was through forgiveness and understanding that their friendship grew deeper, and their adventures in the Enchanted Forest continued with renewed joy and wonder. And so, in that magical glade, they made a pact to cherish their friendship forever, as they watched fireflies dance in the gathering dusk.